Hello YouTube, this is just going to be a quick review on my Spyderco Endura with the Wave. There's a lot of reviews, so I'm not going to try to get, too in-depth. I'm just going to tell you real quick things I like, things I don't like. Things I like. The blade shape is really good for everyday carry type of tasks. Has a 4-inch blade, just like the last knife I reviewed. I like typically a 4-inch blade. It's a nice size for EDC. The edge holding is pretty good. You just sometimes gotta strop it or sharpen it. Any knife you have to sharpen. I typically, if I use a knife that day, I strop it. It's just the way I do it. The handle shape is pretty good. I mean, it's a tad bit thin, but that's really not that big a deal, really, at all. It's pretty good for most of your grips, as you can see. Okay. I like the texturing here, as you can hear it. So it makes it really good for, really good grip. Not likely that your hand is going to slip out of this. I like the fact that it's waved, so when you pull out of your pocket, this catches your pants, and it opens. Catches your pocket, rather. The blade shape, one more thing, is that this isn't too aggressive looking. So, you don't get people looking at you like you're crazy. No. That was the things I like. Oh, and I also like that it has a lanyard hole rather, which I always love. And the jimping is actually really good on this. Now, real quick, the things I don't like, as I said, the handle is a bit slim, but it's really not that big a deal. A little bit thicker would be nice. The pocket clip is a bit slick. Most are, though. The finish came off on mine, so I just sanded the rest of the finish off that was on there. Put a little bit of traction tape on there. And this is the Talon grips traction tape that you buy in a sheet. Another thing is the back spacer is a bit slick. In all fairness, most knives are. But it's just that with this kind of jimping here, I would love to see that right here. But add a little bit of traction tape and it's not a big deal really. And I mean, that's pretty much my issues. I mean, I like this knife, really, I do. I also like the fact that it has this little indentation right there on the lock, so that it's less likely for you to accidentally press in other grips, for if you're opening something or whatever. And I mean, it's just nice also how they do the screw with the round parts facing this way if you're right-handed. Of course, if you're left-handed, it's not going to be like that. One last thing that I like is that this is pretty much ambidextrous. You never know when you might have to, if your hand gets injured. One time, I ended up breaking this finger right here, the knuckle, in class, and I ended up having to open a knife left-handed. And luckily, it's something I always like on a knife. And to me, if the knife isn't ambidextrous, I don't use it. So, thanks for watching. I hope this was informative. I hope this helped make your decision about whether or not you wanted it. Oh, one last thing. Kind of wish this grind was a little bit higher, but it's not that bad. I just took and sharpened it, changed the angle of the edge a little bit. And as you can see, I do use this by all the scratches. So, just wanted to mention that real quick. Yeah, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.